Hello people of Earth, it's your pal the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming away with another low-key broadcast. Today we're setting our speed to Mosey and looking for some work around the farm in Red Dead Online. Or sorry, not Red Dead Online, pardon me, Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Online is Saturday, fingers crossed. But first, I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us. Hope the day finds you well. Alright, other than that little brain fart to start us off, I hope the day finds me well. As well, let's go ahead and get on over to our Red Dead screen. I took the liberty of already loading my save game file because that takes a good minute to 2 minutes to load on the old PS3, so thought I'd spare us at least that. Alright, I've also set a waypoint for... Okay, I remember there was a spooky stranger we encountered that claimed to know us from a previous life, or our previous life as a ne'er-do-well, and wanted us to go to a place called Thieves Landing in order to meet another friend of theirs, and that just sounds like a huge trap to me, but is this something we're going to check out because we have it waypointed. I also have written down on my little digital notepad here, which I have set up next to my second screen now, I have a few things I need to pick, a few critters I need to take care of in various ways, or to do some sort of like optional achievements down the hunting and sharpshooting, etc. paths. So I'll be also trying to keep eyes peeled for those opportunities. If I can kill 2 more coyotes without getting hit, I will, I think that takes me up a hunting thing. Or sharpshooting, one or the other. No, it must be sharpshooting because the hunting one will be the wolves. I have to take out 5 wolves with my knife and then skin them. Just to prove how tough I am, I guess, or how I have mastered nature. I'm just doing my best to check out this landscape as the textures pop in. What's that? Most things I stop or notice and get intrigued by are likely to be rocks. I wouldn't feel so bad about that, but here we are playing the game on the authentic, generational hardware. Came out on the PS3. And lo and behold, I don't know if it was in my research of Red Dead Red Dead Redemption, or just I do some Google image searches once a week to get a nice picture up for the Instagram. Anyway, probably during that I noticed an article that said, or that made reference to the fact that if you played Red Dead Redemption, like the 360 version, on like an Xbox One, or I suppose like the Xbox Series X or whatever else, it upscales it to 1080. And it looks so much better. Just phenomenally better. So kudos to the team at Rockstar for future-proofing their own tech when they were releasing stuff back in the day. I'm sure this thing is pushing the PS3 to the limits as is. I can hear it just churning away as it loads this stuff up. Oh, it's dark. I rode all night to get to you, even if that place is Thieves Landing. Thieves Landing. This gentleman must be the mysterious stranger's friend. Perhaps you should give him some advice. What does this gentleman mean? I don't see anyone marked. I don't actually see anyone in the town at all. I just feel like everyone's going to shoot me in a place called Thieves Landing. I'm just gonna casually... I don't know if just going near somebody is gonna trigger a scene, or if I have to go directly interact with someone. Must be this bozo here, standing out here. Maybe not. Just gonna mosey. Just gonna take my time. Sorry, little burbs. I barely even saw you there. Just gonna stay well wide of any actual humans. Oh, okay. Alright, so I see that X marked clearly. Good to know. Okay. So, what do all these symbols mean? I wish there were a quicker way to access my map. We have, oh yes, 5-finger fillet again, a general store, a newspaper seller. Vacant property and a friend. I am very I don't know. Should I get a place in Thieves Landing? I'm not really going down that path. So I don't even know if I really want to do this. Hang on. Let me waypoint somewhere else. Anybody else have any like work for me? Bonnie's got nothing. See, these people have been so kind, and I keep making reference to the fact that I'm trying to redeem myself, and it is literally the third word in the title of the game is redemption. So I feel like I should be concentrating more on like working for the marshal, for better or for worse. Also keeping up on these cannibals. That's pretty grisly stuff there. Should get to that. Okay, get that waypoint over there. Also, I need to tab over to my browser right quick. And there we go. Pop the mature content filter on my stream, which I did not do when we started. There we go. Just because I have to, you know, be wary of the fact that I'm playing a Wild West Rockstar game in the middle of the afternoon, at least locally. Even, you know, regardless of the time. Keeps me beware of the sort of content we're going to be encountering here. Not just the murder, mostly language stuff. Okay, we're going to go do some work for the marshal instead. There we go. That's a pretty decent pace. Oh, I have to hold my controller real weird to do this, but it's happening. Because I got to steer and simultaneously move the camera whilst I hold down A. Alright. Not a complaint, it's just an interesting feeling. Whoop! Sorry about that, everybody. Doing what we can. We're in an awful hurry, too. But we're going at a pace that's not really tuckering out our horse or anything like that, so... Oh, hang on, hang on. Whoa, buddy. Something along the side of the road here that pique your fancy? What happened? Is it the one we need? I don't think so. The one we need is all purple? We need desert sage, and I believe this is the other stuff that we've already properly collected. Yeah, feverfew. Okay. Always on the lookout, though. It's like more shrubby and purple flowers, I think. Alright, now I'm just starting to wander. Which, I mean, we're going to get up to at some point. At some point, we're just going to have a good wander in this game. I feel like that's worthwhile. I'm very mission-focused more often than not, because I generally don't get mission-focused playing these games, and that comes back to bite me. And that I never end up finishing them, so I'm glad to have the sense of structure. So I will take advantage of it, while the steer is still foremost on my mind. Foremost on my mind.
Let's go.
Alright. Off we trot. Still working, still working. Well, look at this fanciful place. What's that weird secondary flag? Okay, how many stars? How many stars are on this here? Hard to tell. I feel like not all the states exist at the moment. What is this? Why isn't it labeled? Oh, Southwestern Railroad Company. Really? Let's investigate. I wonder if I have any business here. Stagecoaches can give you a ride to numerous locations in the territory. Oh, that's fun. Gotta sort of hop on. Now, what have you for me? Nothing, huh? Just gonna stare at me? No problem. Okay. A newspaper. Wonder what this is gonna do for me. Hi there. I would like $1. Wowzers. That is highway robbery, but I'll take it. I was thinking it's going to be like a quarter. Okay. Now that I have a newspaper, I wonder what on earth this is meant to help me out with. Oh, wow. Full articles? That's fun. Advertisements for wares. Tobacco fights tuberculosis? Sure. An orgy of telephones. Alright, miscellany. I wonder if we can pick up... Oh, young boy missing. Grace Anderson. Yeah, see, that's animal feed for sale. Okay, this is just general game information. And I appreciate this. This is pretty cool. But... newspapers bought various... Oh, sorry. Newspapers bought detail various goings-on in the world, including some of your own. In order to read the newspaper, close or choose the newspaper item from your satchel. Okay, just various... For a few more exploits. We'll see if we get the paper and stuff. I see. Alright. Alright, so I suppose the biggest and toughest gang will be the one featured in the, where's he? In the, newspaper. Right here. Yep. Here we go. Williamson gang seems to be the big one everyone's worried about. We're currently worried about, I don't know their name, but they wear the silliest hats, so they're easy to identify. These ridiculous top hats they wear. Who is just out here shooting? Are those fools? They're in an awful hurry. What's going on over here? Come on, horsey. We're gonna have to catch up to these. Alright, never mind. Easy. Easy does it. Never mind. Okay, let's start looking for other stuff. Again, that's not what we need, but we're really good at finding that now. Okay, found some rock. That's good. Hey, Juice, what's up, buddy? Sorry it took so long to acknowledge your presence. We'll focus on this at the moment. Hope you're having a good one, pal. Don't trigger a scene, you cause one. Oh yes, we certainly do. When Marston comes to town. Stuff starts going sideways for certain individuals. Oh, this looks familiar, actually. Did I not already... Yeah, this was the ding-dong that got me some weird property based on the water being good, or his divining rod said so. Some nonsense I got myself roped up in. Speaking of roped up, I now have my lasso, so I can do bounties and not have to kill them. I have the option of taking them in alive now, which will give me some more cashola, which is nice. Gonna go do some work for the marshal. Yeah, there, horsey. You're no longer default, but I don't really feel any attachment to you because I don't name you. I just hit you somewhere and you become mine. I hit you with my best shot. And then you are mine. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Alright, back to Armadillo. Oh yeah, see, we can pick up some information on the cannibals. And we can do some work for the marshal. It's a double whammy. I think we talked to this person next to the marshal's office first. Oh no, wait, they might be inside, actually. Yeah, look like they're inside. Hang on. Nope, can't even talk to them. My apologies for barging into your home. Oh, I can't. I mean, my apologies for wanting to barge into your home. Alright, Sheriff. What's going on here? Hanging Bonnie McFarlane?
I don't have a clue. Alright, but it's gotta be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Hang on.
Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum! Where's Bonnie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon.
Oh, dear.
I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall!
Uh-oh.
Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are.
Well, they seem friendly.
Hey, buddy! That'll be your next lucky mare.
Even better.
Oh, I like your pink horse.
Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister.
That's a nice looking horse.
Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr.
gosh.
McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deek. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do.
Easy
Let's
there,
not
Marston.
waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Oh, government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks.
Take that.
This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their
15.
anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours.
Tumbleweed.
Don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself.
Woof.
You boys have a pleasant afternoon.
Right.
Yeah!
Marston, we's gonna murder them all.
What do we do?
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Yeah, back me up, Marshall. Hoo boy. Still don't know why my guns are gold, but they're pretty dope.
Hurry up, boy. Let's go. Quick as you can, deputy. Make sure he's tied on good. Stay with me, Marston.
I won't let anything happen to her, sir.
I mean, we'll try our best.
Let's go.
I guarantee nothing.
Come on, let's ride hard to Tumbleweed.
You got it.
See, this is what happens when the federal
It's kind of back of the horse.
Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all.
Just
And I already
shaking
told you, I
violently.
ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you.
Oh, everyone
Bullshit
hates
cheap
taxes, don't
clothing,
they?
all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected, when they're worse off than they were before.
The fellas I know don't care about people.
Aren't you their
All
immediate
they care
protector?
about is lining their pockets.
Hang on, is this not the stuff I need? Dang it.
Why is this
All right,
sorry
I'll follow
son
the
of a
marshal
bitch
still.
so important to them?
Norman Deke Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Marshal. I'll be back for you.
Bill's standards have slipped.
What the crap?
We already filled you
Oh.
with lead once, you ugly
That's
here.
the kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line to
Ah.
your deputies.
He's
You know,
Starscream.
For his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss McFarland.
I don't think their fingers are what you have to worry
What is
about
this
there.
place we're headed?
Tumbleweed, a lonely, god-forsaken place. Some people say it's haunted. It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the
Haunted.
railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. And that was that. Pretty soon, everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try
Now
to
it's
avoid
just
that if we can,
gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the McFarlands, Marston.
They
Quite the
saved my
opposite.
life. Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped.
Truth.
Just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing
I feel like
it.
this is
It's
probably
no
the
secret
conclusion of
why
the
I'm here,
McFarlane
Marshal.
storyline then.
I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson and the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubt.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
I'm just trying to atone for how
How
terrible
this
I was
mess
earlier in
supposed
life.
to turn out? Sending an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyways, just to spite me. If I punish him,
Common tactic.
he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here.
Go to hell!
Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. But from what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Criminals are like weeds, Marston. Quick as you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
I can't
I
wait
guess.
for you to meet the boy.
Just because it's all isolated, I suppose.
I hope
Certain feelings of power over immediate
I
territory.
ain't had my turn.
Everybody Yertle the turtle him.
I'm worried my boys know how to treat a lady.
Oh, Bonnie knows how to handle herself.
Not far to go now.
Okay, this is... Oh, they slowed me down on purpose. Alright. We're okay, though? Okay, just making sure. Get out of the way. These ding-dang deputies. Alright, gotta be on my toes here.
John, you'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town.
Yikes.
Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet.
Yikes.
Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Lead Deke into town. We'll be right behind you.
Oh my goodness me.
I'm sure it's been nice for the
This
boys
is
to have
wild.
a boar to play with.
Whoa, baby.
I hear
I'm
those
very stressed
rancher
right now.
girls
Let's go.
like it.
This, I've never done anything like this before. I saw you. I saw you up
Maybe
there.
she won't want to go home.
Yeah, I see you poking out.
Something so good.
Why don't you save some of that breath for breathing?
What are you waiting for? Untie me, fellers.
Wait, where's Bonnie, you bastards?
Trusting son of a bitch, ain't you?
Take cover!
How do I... Hang on.
Find Bonnie!
Where's my friggin' dead eye?
Where is she, you bastard?
Get out of the way! Oh my god, you fools. I can't remember. Nope. I would like to get into cover though, please. Yeah, the other side of the cover, if that would be... That's perfect. Excellent. Thank you. My word. Can I shoot, please? What are you doing?
Play it tough and run off back tomorrow!
Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Definitely not the button I want to press. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into cover, maybe? Is that... There we go. Now we're in cover, finally. Also... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll use them as human shields. These friggin' morons. Move! Oh, there goes one of those ding-dongs. Oh my gosh. No? I got work to do. Come on. There. There's somebody in here. No longer.
Just drop the gun! It ain't working!
Next bit of cover. I'm nowhere near you. I have no idea where that is. I can't see that for the life of me. Oh, it's so far away. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Okay. All right. I'm nowhere near where this hanging starts. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Where's Bonnie?
Get into cover, please. Thank you. Now, get my my rifle out.
Where is she, you bastards? Bonnie, we're coming!
Okay. Is there like a timer or something? Or do I just have to... Get out! Get out! Move, 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 you stupid idiot! What's the point of cover if it doesn't actually provide you cover? Please let me aim for Bonnie! Oh my god! She's going to die because I cannot properly aim. There! I'm shooting it like crazy! All I see is rope in my sights. Oh my gosh, she's as good as dead. Come on! I'm shooting her rope like crazy. Holy crap. Are you serious? Like 20 shots. That is insane. Alright, at least it succeeded.
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh dear, Bonnie.
What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
Alright. Marston, you blithering idiot. I feel like the government sent you here just because you're the worst. For whatever reason, you're just the worst. Okay, now I can start looting corpses and getting my ammo back. I can't believe I hit so many... or wasted so many bullets trying to hit that bit of rope.
Just a little something.
Just ridiculous. Even though it was in my sights, lined up like 80% of the time I was shooting at it. And if not that, then I was aiming at the larger bundle that was shimmering. Anyway. All they have is money on them? There's never anything else, eh? I guess they don't have near the breadth of resources as they do in the sequel. I keep expecting to pick up, like, you know, food or other provisions, like cigarettes, booze. Just sort of get money. Not that there's anything wrong with cold hard cash, don't get me wrong. No, I want you to hop on that, and then go ahead and jump up here, please. Thank you. Okay. Now the nice safe way down. Hup. And then tuck and roll. Yeehaw! Skip to maloo ding dong, skip to maloo beebo, skip to maloo. Skip to maloo John Marston. Alright, I think that's about it. We are left here abandoned. Don't know if they have any lockboxes or anything nearby. This place seems pretty tore up. Especially if they're just chilling for an ambush. Okay. So now we once again set a new waypoint. Ain't nothing going on in Tumbleweed. Oh! Got another horse breaking job we can take care of. Let's go do that. Sorry, pupper. You're on your own. Plenty of meat. Plenty of meat hanging out, though. As long as it don't spoil. Oh my. How do we get back to the road? Does this count? Oh no, this is... There we go. Through here. There's the road. Okay, pardon us. Let me just gallop over that graveyard real quick. Here's this sketchy bridge. I don't know why we needed to slow down on that earlier. I doubt it's going to fall apart through gameplay. I mean, that'd be dope, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're quite like that. They're quite at that level. They don't really have much persistent world stuff in the online versions of any of the games, as far as I can tell. Other than, like, you persistently have access to certain types of equipment that you've acquired. Be it vehicle, or outfit, or weaponry. Alright. Again, I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled for coyotes, because if I manage to kill 2 more coyotes without getting hurt by any, I will have completed a requirement of something or other. And then I gotta go knife fight some wolves at some point. That'll be fun. Alright, let me hitch my my horse, and then I'll be right over. Alright, stay put, ski. Now, I heard you have a horse what need breaking? Sure thing. Don't mind if I do. Howdy.
I don't fancy your chances on this angry son of a gun.
Yeah, I'll give it a whirl.
He's a wild one and no mistake.
He's a real wild child. He's a wild one.
Got you. Just calm yourself.
Alright, here we go. Whoa,
It's
baby.
all right.
Whoa, baby.
Got you now.
Okay. I'm so glad I remember that it's left stick. I wish that pole weren't in the way. Excuse me, fence. I need to see where I'm going here. There we go. Attaboy, horsey. Moving us into the center of the corral. Almost broken. Almost got you. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Yeah, we friends. There we go.
Yeah.
Broke and taught to jump in a matter of seconds. I don't know why you dove out of the way. Did I come in too hot for you? That's hilarious.
Mighty impressive, son. Good job.
Sure, I'll take your word from way over the yonder. Oh, new items are now available to purchase from stores. I wonder if they periodically get unlocked based on other things I've done. Or if that's just a wait and see sort of thing. Okay, so that was our one fun job we were headed toward. What else can we, It says there's another one already? No way. That can't be. We've literally just accomplished this. Okay. Let's double check our map again. I don't believe you that there's a horse breaking job. We just did one. Meanwhile, back in Armadillo. Oh, yes. Let us go investigate the cannibals some more. We were working on that. It's like a larger case that we were investigating. Whoop! Wrong way, silly Billy. What a weird route they passed for us. I guess we could have met up on the other side, but either way. Whoa, this is rather narrow.
Whoa, whoa.
Pardon me, if you'll just
Easy.
excuse us. We have a little bit of business to attend to, so we're gonna... I guess I don't really need to futz with the camera too much if I just get my steering proper. Okay. That's actually a bit of a load off.
Slow down.
Yeah, I'm gonna start checking for desert sage. I know there was something back here, but I don't think it's what I want. It's gonna be the other stuff I didn't pick earlier, probably. Oh, hang on.
Slow it up now.
Hang on, what we got?
Come on, easy up now.
There, that is what we want. There, see? Little bush with purple flowers.
You little beauty.
That's what we're going for. Yeah, have a nice close-up of some horse butt. Someone just volunteered themselves for the thumbnail. Hey, hey, hey. Would you stop? Okay. Now, I'm just trying to look for more of that. And if some coyotes happen to show up, no big deal. Because we have to kill 2 of them anyway. If some wolves show up, no big deal. Because I got to knife fight 5 of those too.
Whoa there.
We're looking for desert sage here in the more desert area. Hang on, what's going on up here? I don't trust these weird campground things, or where they're just like people sitting around a campfire being like, "Hello, howdy, stranger! Pull up a patch of dirt. Sit for a spell." That's a little too friendly to me. I don't really trust that level of neighborly camaraderie. Okay, what did I hear? Was that a coyote howling? I wish I had like hunter senses. All I have is primitive, almost cookie vision. Slightly better, but cookie vision-esque for sure.
Come on.
Better in that it's meant to be displayed at this resolution, so it's doing its best to be optimized to present you the game. Why is that one weird? What is this? Are you just a dead armadillo? Oh yeah, you're a live armadillo. Okay.
Yeah.
I was sneaking up on an armadillo. Alright, looks like I found my way over here anyway. What is this nonsense?
Looking for some company, friend?
What is going on with this?
Slow up.
Sit at camp. So what exactly...
If
What's
you
this
wanna
all
hear
about?
Some foolishness. I heard something so dumb you wouldn't credit a man capable. This fella turns up on the train. What's he here for? Why, nothing less than to kill Bill Williamson.
They're talking about me.
He rides out to that fort all on his lonesome and starts yelling out.
Hang on.
It ended pretty much as you'd expect, except that he survived.
Trying to get a good...
Young Bonnie helped him out. Some fool, though.
It's you? I'm gonna go ahead and
Well, if I know anything, it's
excuse
what happened.
myself.
Only it was
Ain't got
true,
much
my
to say
friend.
about
If
tomorrow.
only it was true.
Come on.
That's hilarious. I'm just gonna leave before I have to hear more tales about what a ding-dong I am. I mean, I've been chastising him from the jump anyways. What kind of guy rides up on a fortress and just tries to talk his way out of it when everyone inside is armed and your ex-evil gang, where you are now reformed? Like, what a ding. What a dong. Like, just preposterous stuff here, Marcy. I know we're trying to redeem ourselves, but you gotta, like, make sure you live long enough to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Stop doing that.
Get him.
You boys are embarrassing yourselves.
Whoa! So that was a lawman. Neat! Just like that, I have a bounty of $20 because I accidentally hit the wrong person. Oh, jeepers. You remain wanted as long as law enforcement or civilians can see you. Alright, well. Oh, wow. Coming for me. Okay. Now that people are aware of your crimes, you cannot help any strangers until you're out of danger.
Come on.
Still getting closer. Oof. Should go away soon. There, it's faded. $20 bounty. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunately the wrong plant. Dang! All because I roped the wrong fool. I initially got the guy they were chasing, and I think helped. But then I didn't recognize that any other like they seemed plain clothes as far as I could tell. Maybe they had shields, badges that I couldn't see. But just for that, they immediately just start shooting you. Whoa! Whoa, a gap indeed. I'm so glad we didn't break the horse. My word. Okay. Can I get up here? Yeah, you can do it. Oh, so close. Try again. You almost got up there. You gotta be way to this stupid gap. This little baby gap.
Go.
Here we go. Now, where are those coyotes coming from? But I heard a howling. They're long gone. You see their gap. I have a $20 bounty. That's crazy. That's a substantial chunk of change. I mean, I guess if you insult an officer of the law, that's a pretty severe crime to start off with in your endeavors. Even though it's everything I've done to get a bounty so far has been an accident. Okay. Right, now that I'm here, I can go check out my room for rent. Oh, I can get some more ammo. Hey! Hey! There we go. Gotta find that hitbox, yo. Oh! You have an unpaid bounty on your head from one of your crimes. Until you paid off and clear your name, lawmen, posses, and bounty hunters will continue to hunt you down. Train stations across the land have telegraph offices inside. Here you can wire money to the courts and clear your name. Beautiful! Using a pardon letter at the telegraph office will also clear your name without payment needed. Pardon letters can be found in locations such as gang hideouts. That's fun. I'm going to go ahead and train station. I'm going to run over here, clear my name. Yep. Hi there. Got some business to transact. 1 count assault of law officer. Paid in full. Yikes. Well, good thing I looted all those gang peeps. Got me all my bail money. Or bounty money. Okay. Now. This is going to suck. This is going to be nasty. I mean, I'm a little distracted. So before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and try to find those other plants. I could always come back to town. And in so doing, I'm hoping to stumble across some wolves and coyotes. Not snakes. Not snakes, please. Wolves and coyotes. Okay, looking for little bushes. Stout little bushes with purple flowers. Gosh, I hope they pop in when I'm pretty far away. Same as the critters. I hope the critters pop in when I'm pretty far away as well. Looking for movement that isn't just like rippling, low polygons rippling based on the angle that you look at them, you know what I mean? Actual movement. Or like items popping in. Stuff like that. Oh, sorry, bunny. I mean, I can see them when I'm pretty close. I definitely heard coyotes earlier. But probably in the process of running away, did I hear them? Like it's startled and vamoose. So, if I go further and further away here. This is also closer to... Oh, hang on. What hath we here? We were close by to something. Where'd you go?
Let's go.
Where'd you go? Sorry, little critters. Oh. They're all in a tizzy. I hear wolfies. I hear something. Oh, okay, it's the other stuff. Dang. Come get some! John Monstron is here to mess with some wolves. And rattlesnakes, apparently. Where you at? Oops, something bad's around. Something the horse don't like. What's up? What's close by? Where you at? I heard you. You're close, because the horse is, like, real finicky. Where you at? I'll take y'all on. The whole pack of you. Wherever that may be. Can I use the horse's bait? If I run somewhere and then whistle you to me and they start to chase my horse, maybe? Are you bridge wolves? I definitely hear gunshots. So lonesome here, out in the Wild West. Looking for some critters to make friends with. No such doing. Looking for some plants to pick. No such doing. An open but barren world so far. Okay, does that indicate... was that some sort of train robbery going on back there? I hear a lot of gunshots. Hup. 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 Ho ho, skip-tim-a-loo, crawling up a mountain. It's okay, I have my knife equipped in case there's any trouble. I don't think I can actually get up here. This seems ridiculous. Look how high this is. Whoa, no, don't jump off. I'm just going back and forth between the run and whoop, 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 whoop. And jump buttons. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, I'm starting to get hurt. Starting to get hurt. Ugh! Squeak! Weasel! Uh-oh, that poor horse. Where did you materialize? Okay, I gotta be able to get up on these train tracks. What are you doing? What are you doing? Gotta be able to get up on these train tracks. Otherwise, what are we doing? Oh. Hey, I hit Y to ride horse, and it sent me off on a wild goose chase toward nothing. Okay, now I'm over here. Yikes. Come here, horsey. Where on earth are we?
Let's go.
What's going on?
Whoa there.
This is it? This is what I've been after. Hey! Get me up there. I'm trying. Hey! Come on, horses, or come on, wolves! Get some! Get some! Turn around. Come on! Where are you at? Come on! Get some! Get some! Get some! Get some! I don't think the lady made it. Nope. Did not make it. Hurry up and skin these wolves before a train comes, and then go get the other two off the tracks.
This'll fetch a good price.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm so sorry, lady. I barely survived that attack. Okay, and the other two over here? Yeah. Needs must. I'm looking at my checklist here, and I had to kill 5 wolves with a knife and skin them, so... After this little encounter, I'll have done 4 of them.
Let's make this quick.
And then I'll double check my journal real quick here, just to make sure I do in fact get credit. Boom. Down to journal. Oh yeah, so close. 4 to 5. Beautiful. Okay. So sorry, lady. Did the best we could. But, you know, fruitful in other ways. I mean, not so far as saving your life is concerned, but in other ways. We still managed to ward off the wolf attack on our own self, so that's something. Oh dear. Okay. Let's get through here as fast as possible. Oh geez. Where are we headed?
Come on.
Whoa, don't you dare fall off. Oh, it's so dark in here. This is great. Spooky. Oh, immediate light at the end of the tunnel. That's not too shabby. I just, again, don't know which way the train heads through here. So, this could be a fun game of chicken. Or we could be doing the right thing. Just following the train tracks through the mountain. Yeah, let me get off the tracks. They gotta be better for your tootsies. To be next to it. Tracks would be so uncomfortable for a horse to gallop on. I would be so worried about stepping in between the planks here and snapping a limb or two. Going ass over tea kettle. Alright. Back out amongst the living. Perfect. I wanted you to jump over the rock and you get stuck between the rock and a branch that did not move. So lifelike. So many people just shooting out in the middle of who knows where, you know? Why? I don't care. You are nearing a gang hideout. Hideouts generally contain hostile criminals and other lowlives. Okay. Excuse me, lowlifes. Rewards for defeating criminals in their hideouts can be money or new weapons. Ooh. What hideout? I'm near the farm. What are you talking about? Did they take over the farm? No, these things wouldn't be here. I don't think I'd still have access to this stuff. Like, well, yeah, I don't think I'd have access to the stagecoach or anything like that. Okay, where's this hideout you're talking about? Oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, who dis? Please, just turn, horsey. There we go. Oh, that's the guy shooting. So if he's shooting, where's this hideout they're talking about that's quote-unquote close by? In the sequel, you can look for like plumes of smoke to sort of direct you once you're generally near one. Plus they show up on the map once it tells you you're near one. Okay, I was kind of around here. No, I'm not. I'll shoot you and take your $12. I mean, I can do that for you. Where the crap? There's an enemy hideout near this ranch. I gotta take care of that. I feel like I gotta. Is this it? Oh. My Winchester repeater. Okay. Are these bad guys? Pike's Basin. Heading instead. There's a friend. I'll check. I don't know. Like, if I just start shooting these fools, am I going to get in trouble? This is where there was illicit activity earlier, but I don't necessarily think just because these people are in a group, it makes them baddies. I mean, and once I start shooting, they're all going to be red anyway. So I don't know. Oh. Meet the rancher near the canyon fork. Why? Are you going to show up on my map? What? It's this thing I already did. With help of like a bunch of people. Oh, they turned red now. Oh, they're not actively trying to kill me. That's good. But they're definitely down there waiting. I'm trying to crouch. There we go. Huh. I wonder how many of them there are. Too far away to tell, huh? Okay, I have 200 shots to do with as I please. In this one gun. What else do I got? In this one gun. And then I got the other one. So, got 2 rifles to deal with at least. Okay, in cover.
Move it, you're dead! Come on now! Stop that!
Is that an explosive barrel? Did that person just disappear, or did they fall over properly? What happened there? Okay, there's one way over here. Oh, I hit their side of the rock. Okay, they're right about here. Okay. So there's a couple more over here. Like there-ish? Where are we at? Run, 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 quick. I don't see nobody. I'm so sorry, horsies. Ooh, I missed. So sorry, horsey. I gotta do this. It won't let me. Can you not kill them? Hang on. I shot that horse in the head. Nope, just kind of spooks him. There it goes. Listen, I'm only doing this because I don't want them to get away. Okay. Still more baddies to be found. I don't see anybody though. Perhaps they're much further down the trail? Okay, I think we're okay in this area. Oh yeah, some of them are going to be above me and such. I wish I could reload. Love the music. Really digging it.
That ain't nice!
You like the one-leg feller in an ass-kicking contest.
No, I'm not. Not even a little.
It's just me and you, partner!
Where's your friend? Whoop. Raw? Where are you rawing from? There we go.
You got the rocks to face me? Show me what you got.
You kidding me?
You stinking idiot.
I gotta get over to the bridge and take him down, I think. Excuse me, horsey. There we go. Okay, now we can move on. Easy there, horsey. Excuse me. Come on! Get out of the way! I have killings to do. Alright. Popping a squat. And taking some lives. Come on. Right there, right in his bean. Right in his meaty bean.
Go home, buddy!
Doing pretty well. Nobody up here on this campsite? That's a bonus. Fire's still going, though. Why don't I trust this? Have they all moved on? Oh, hang on. Okay, they're going to be down below, so I'm going to go ahead and climb up here. If I can help it. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Up the side of the wall here. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Where are you at? New varmint.
Quit laughing at me.
This is bad!
Where'd they go?
Can't nobody live
Drop
this
your
way.
guns and walk away!
Can't walk away now. Oh, here we go. Where'd you come from?
Don't mess with me!
Don't know if that did it. Oh, we seem to be alright. I mean, we've alerted some more friends to our presence, but that's no problem.
Somebody help me.
Look out over there! I see something! I'm gonna rip you up.
That's enough, my friend!
You kidding me? That guy's still alive? Alright.
Don't move a damn muscle!
There. No more muscles to move. Where are you at? I don't know where I was tracking there. I definitely see something right there. Too far, maybe? Oh, I may have accidentally killed the dude. Or some dude. Who knows? I think it's just a meeting spot, though. Though I was supposed to meet someone. I do get a little trigger happy.
Can I borrow this, friend?
I do get a little trigger happy. Oh, good, they're farther up. Phew! That could have been deadly. That's our boy. Okay. Any repeater ammo? Okay. What the crap was this? Uh-huh, what's up?
Can't thank you enough, partner. Glad to see there's some good folk left around here.
Are you in the middle of a rock? What just happened there? Pike's Basin complete. Okay. So that was their version of a hideout thing, I guess? Ooh, I got a sawed-off shotgun. Hang on. Wonder where that is. There it is. 0 ammunition. Beautiful. Okay, so that shares repeater ammo. Got it. Got it. Alright, that was fun. That was rather interesting. Okay, one more woofie to finish that off. Back to American Appetites. Let's go up here where there are apparently wolves. So says this waypoint. Or so says the map. We only need to tackle one more with our knife. So if we can knife one and then, you know, quickly dispatch of the rest of its pack, then we can go back and make sure to skin them all and complete that next thing. The other one I'm worried about is coyotes. We have to kill 2 coyotes without being hurt. Because if we get hurt by a coyote, we have to start all over and kill 5 without being injured. Alright, out there having a wild westy good time. Wish we'd find more desert sage. Still keeping my peepers peeled. Mind you, we're staying pretty close to trails. The Hanging Rock. I swear that's where the treasure map points me toward. Hang on. Who's shooting? Why is there always shooting? Just off in the distance or close by. There's just always people. There's always gunplay. It's amazing. I guess it is the Wild West. I should expect no less. Okay, made it fairly without incident. To 10 at least. I want incident though. I want coyotes to attack me. I would like wolves to come for me. One in particular, just one. Wolf. Singular. Would be most welcome. Whoop! I didn't even see that rock. It's going to be a very interesting time of day in game. Where getting me to determine what texture is what. To be more and more difficult. Why is that rock shimmering? Or whatever that was. Why is that shimmering? See again, just weird campfires. What's going on there? I don't trust it. I don't trust it for whatever reason. Just don't seem right. Oh, hello, wild horsey. Please don't drag me away. Whoop! These cacti. My word. Pleasance House. Does this have anything to do with us? What's going on here? Isn't this where we had some sort of, yeah, we had an altercation here, I thought. We're not free to use the bed or anything anymore. I thought this was the land we cleared up for our quote-unquote partner to, I don't know, they were doing some irrigation scam? I can't really remember. Okay. I see wildlife, but not the right type of wildlife. Where did the X go? Sort of gave up, huh? Oh.
Come on, easy up
Another
now.
plant? There we go. What do we got? Let's see if you... Oh, it's that thing. Wrong one. Again. Getting really good at spotting the ones I don't need. I mean,
Slow down.
really, really good.
Easy.
So many critters. None of them the right ones. What is all the shooting? Where are you? So that I might put a stop to your troubles by ending all of your lives. Rattlesnake Hollow. Well, that's inviting. My word, dear, you're just running through me. Quite literally in some cases.
Load up now.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Remnants of a campsite. Alright.
Come on.
I figured, like, the world would be, like, replete with those bits of herb and whatnot that you actually needed to pluck. Like, once you got off the beaten path, I was expecting to find, like, everywhere you looked, you'd find a little bit of what you needed. But goodness gracious me, that is not the case. Just a whole lot of poofs. A whole lot of little poofy plants that don't do nothing. Some little squat bushes with purple flowers. Kind of hard to see on the way by. I came out this way because I was promised wolves according to the map. Wolves. I mean, there's lots of places I ain't been yet, so might as well break another horse while we're out and about. Come on, side quests. You're killing me here. I'm trying to be a complete cowboy.
Whoa, whoa.
I headed out west, sucka, and everything. Whatever, back to work. Back to normalcy.
Careful.
What is with all the shooting? Where is it? It's gotta be close. It's just constant. I wish I could pinpoint it. Constant disagreements here in the Old West. Surprised I don't see corpses littered everywhere. A lot of deer, too. That's pretty nice. A lot of deer meat on offer. But just want some herbs, please. Some... what am I looking for? Desert sage would be delightful. I need like 4 more of those. Also, if I could get attacked by some coyotes, that would be great. And some wolves. Or just a wolf. I got a knife fight a wolf. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so you just look for the little, tiny, purpley bits.
There we go.
Very rare. Very rare. Hang on.
Let's go.
Hang on. What's the matter?
My wagon's done been took. Can you stop him?
Alright, fine.
Come on.
You got it.
What's that?
Return the stolen wagon to the owner. It says nothing about leaving the thief alive.
What have we got here?
You darn thief! Take your ammo. Okay. Beep. Beep. We backing up. Backing up. Whoop. Backing and turning, please. No, 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 no. My word. Back up, please. I'm not backing up all the way. I'm trying to turn around here. Okay, what is going on? I'm backing up, and then I'm trying to turn to the right, and then at some point it auto-corrects itself. There we go. There we go. Now, I'm spinning the camera, and now I can go forward. There we go. Good to know they didn't perfect the cart technology whatsoever between the two games. In fact, nary an improvement was made. Ooh, baby.
Here's your wagon, mister.
There you go. Now, I also hear coyotes over here. Do I have to do something?
Thank you kindly. This wagon's my life.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
My pleasure, partner.
Yeah. Is there any sort of reward attached? There we go. Thank you. I appreciate your kindness. It was unnecessary, but I still appreciate it. And I got some coyotes to track.
Stay down.
There. Did it. I did coyote things. Pretty sure. Haha! Sharpshooter rank 4 now. Kill 5 flying birds from a moving train. Ooh. Challenge accepted. Okay, coyotes. Dunzo. Oh no, my thing. Oh, hang on. Coyotes, Dunzo. I only need 1 more wolf. Still gotta work on that desert sage. I need 3 more of those. Okay. 5 birds off of a moving train. No problem. No problem. That sounds like fun, actually. Okay. So, what are we up to? What's my waypoint here? What are we doing? Oh, yes, yes. You got it. Oh, there's no, oh, there it is. Yeah, there is again. I'm going to say there's no horse breaking thing, but it's back. Yoink.
This steed looks right fetchy. I don't mind telling.
Right tetchy.
Good luck, son.
The
He's a
tetchiest.
wild one and no mistake.
Okay, let me get my lasso set up here. I am a freelance horse breaker.
Got you. Don't move. You'll be
Okay,
fine.
here we go.
Almost got you. Calm it down.
Whoop. Easy does it. Just watch out for the fences and the poles and all that
Nearly
stuff.
got you.
Easy does it. Easy does it.
Steady.
That's right. That's okay. We're friends. We're friends. We're pals here. You want to go hang out in the stable? Almost got it. Getting tired.
Come on, come on, come on.
Getting tired.
I got you now.
There we go. That took a bit of doing.
Go.
Fire that sucker into the BLAM! Fire myself into the back of the stable. Can I move? Or am I stuck?
Damn fine riding. That was fast work, son.
Amazing! You got it. New items are available to purchase from stores. So every time I deliver a horse, I get new store items. Oh, I wonder if that's different horse types or something. Okay. Happy to do those every once in a while. Those are fun. Okay, train is on its way to who knows where. Toot toot toot. Can't really see it moving. What's here in Three's Landing now? I didn't do this yet? Oh, I didn't even speak to them yet. Oh, you ding dong. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Let me check everything else first. Oh, still haven't done this. All right. Finally, let's investigate these cannibals. It's really easy to get distracted. My word. All right.
Let's go.
And away we go. No need to rent that place. All right, coyotes were done. Still need to stab a wolf. One more wolf. Need to get stabbed to death. And I'm still working on picking those flowers. The proper flower. Much harder to find than I would have given it credit for. Okay, we're looking for little bits of purple. Little bits of purple. Who knows how close you have to be for it to pop in, too, you know what I mean? Like, here's the other stuff. It's easy because it's low to the ground, and it's a lot of white. That's not too bad at all. But this desert sage. Tricksy, tricksy stuff. I just don't trust these weird, random campfires. Maybe I just don't trust that my first inclination is to murder everybody sitting around the campfire and take all their stuff. Maybe I'm the one not to be trusted, but I assume that they're there to swindle me somehow. Like, come sit down, oh, take a swig of this, and next thing I know I'm asleep, and I never wake up. Just conveniently sitting much too close to a town to have, like, settled slightly outside of a town, you know what I mean? I don't know, they're pretty sketchy to me.
Whoa there.
What? There was a person here. People. What? I had no idea these people even existed. I apparently murdered them during a picnic. And my honor went down like a huge amount. Okay. I didn't mean to do that at all. Like, look at all these weird accidental things I'm doing and the dire consequences of those actions. It's so weird to me. I'm trying to atone. I promise. Alright, if I were a wolf, where would a wolf be? So much life I can see. Horses, deer, birds. There's a carriage. Here's an old train station that I don't think gets much use anymore. Yeah, it's pretty run down. I don't think the train stops here. Not even a little bit. Okay, well. Back to town to investigate these cannibals. That's our main thrust here. And then I want to get on a train and shoot birds out of the air. I just wish I could grab this desert sage easily on the way by, you know what I mean? Because I'm doing so much traveling around. You would think it would just be like popping up all over the place. Oh well. Good on him, deer. So much meat. Rattlesnakes. Burbs. Teeming with life. Where it needs to be. Alright, back on the road. Almost there. Hello, little town. I mean, little town. It's the biggest city we've encountered so far. Alright, what can you tell me about these disgusting cannibals? Hang on. Who took your horse? Didn't I help this gentleman already? What's up?
That varmint stole my horse. Please, you've got to help me.
You got it. Where's this fool? Hurry up, hurry up.
Mister. Untie me. Hey, well, you know, there's no sense in this.
Come on. Where are you, horsey? Hup.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go get the other one. It's just chilling. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get back on the trail just so I don't accidentally trample the horse thief. We're just gonna leave over there for a while. Almost there. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Accidentally let go of the button for just a second. Disaster. Slow down, slow down. It's like it wants to go home though, so it's not like it's doing anything. It's not like it's running away. Okay. You look a lot like the horse I'm currently riding, because I feel like I returned this horse and then took it from last time. Come here.
Here's your horse, friend.
There you go. You're most welcome. Now, I was once again distracted on my main mission of finding out what's going on with these gross-ass cannibals. First, though, I gotta find this horse thief.
Come on.
That I think was up here somewhere. Unless they disappeared once I turned the horse in. Oh, looks like the desert got him. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, I tried. I tried to do the lawful thing. Alright, there we go. Talk to somebody in here. Ooh, easy does it. Let's hit you up. Stop fighting. There you go, nice and easy. Good horse. Good. Horse. I don't know. I'm guessing a girl. No bits. But there's no bits either way, so. Who knows? Good horse.
They told me half-ton Hank Circus is coming.
Okay, what's up? Who's missing now? Oh dear. Oh dear.
You okay, lady?
She seems fine.
My husband's missing. These bastards won't do anything. But he's a good man. He don't drink nor lay with whores. And he's been missing for 3 days.
Yikes.
Let me guess. You went missing up in the hills?
How did you know, mister?
Just a guess.
Lots of people
If I
have been missing
find
up
him, I'll
there.
bring him back to you, but people seem to go missing up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. If he's gone, then what'll I do? We ain't got much money. And I'm in the family way again.
As I said, I'll do what I can.
I promise nothing, lady. I just hope I get there before he get et. And not after. Okay, hanging rock again, of course. Seems to be a common spot. For them cannibals. It is somewhere around there-ish. Okay. Bless you and your waypoints. Hang on. Oh. Okay. Two full variations of minimap. What a time to be alive. Check it out. Zoom. 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 Closer. Farther away. Yeehaw. Alright, there's Hanging Rock. Which, I'm pretty sure... Oop. Wrong stuff. I'm pretty sure... Okay, for starters, that sounds real close, because I can like hear the ricochets and stuff. That sounds real close, like at Hanging Rock, because usually people are here literally trying to hang others. Nope. Okay.
Slow it up now.
Closer or farther away? I feel like closer, but I don't see any gun smoke. I don't see any people. I don't see like rustling. Oh, what's going on? Maybe up here. Yeah, these horses seem rather bothered. What's going on? There, I think I protected them.
Guess you owe me one.
There, that helps out for me accidentally running over some jerks earlier. I mean, I don't know why their jerks are getting run over, but peace out.
Don't think you'll be needing this.
So I guess anytime I see someone outnumbered, I should try to, oh, what have we here? Oh, it's a bedroll. I thought it was a chest. Oh, this might be a chest, though. What you got? Nothing. What's up here? More nothing. Just trying to live a simple life out here. Anyway, anytime I see somebody outnumbered, maybe it's a good guess to attack those that are outnumbering. Instead of trying to get close enough to suss it out based on their appearance. Do I see any badges? Definitely don't start shooting.
Easy.
That coyotes though? Yeah. Okay, just double checking that it's just the wrong stuff, and it is. As per usual.
Come on. Slow.
Okay. Somewhere in this general vicinity, there rests the remains, or perhaps the body, or perhaps the assailants would be great. If I could finally get like a look at them. If nothing else, would be wonderful. Okay. It is up this path. Up here.
Let's go.
This doesn't seem wise.
Let's go.
Is it definitely up here? Hang on. Is this definitely the way to go? I don't think so. Yeah, it's this way. Okay, good. Well, I don't know. It's good. It's just over here instead. Okay. Up we go, horsey. You can do it. You can do it. Nice work. Nice work. Okay, there's where the purple starts. I like to sort of, you know, get a good view and slowly get in there. Oh, there's something. What's that in the middle? Oh, jeepers. Is that...
Easy up now. Crap.
Failed? Why was it failed? Because I looked at a dude down the barrel of my gun? From far away?
My leg! Please, help me! I've been attacked!
I would love to.
Can't you see I'm in pain?
What? Failed? I better be able to do it again. No! Are you serious? Just because I wanted to get a look at the guy. And there's no other way to do that than look like down your sights. So I just wanted to like zoom in a little bit to see who I was approaching. Are you serious? Okay, that's some BS. I'm calling that right now. That thing better come back. There's no way that entire quest chain is ruined because it thought I was drawing my weapon when I was just looking at the guy. Like, there's no way that's the end of that quest line. And if it is, then big old boo on Rockstar, because that's pretty sad. All right, I wanted to do anything but go to Seth. Which way is this train running? Maybe I'll go wait in Armadillo, see if that quest comes back. That's just... I don't understand. Okay, they were attacked, sure. I'm not here to attack them. I'm here to speak with them. Hi there. Let's get you back to your wife who's worried sick, and I know exactly who she is and where she is. Ridiculous. I'm gonna go back and hopefully maybe I can reset that. I'm genuinely upset because I'm doing nothing but trying my best to help out these people. I'm just trying to atone, and then it just seems like any stupid accident immediately ruins any chance I have to do that in a big bad way, and I do not like it. All right, let's go redeem ourselves. Like, just constantly messing up, Marston. It is a long road to hoe before you do any good. For every little bit of good we do, we negate it by accidentally, like, kicking somebody to death, or apparently, like, looking down our sights at somebody from far, far away just to get a good look at them. If they're a friendly, I guess that's a huge no-no in this one. It's wild. How am I supposed to know if they're a friendly? They weren't even on the map. They weren't even close enough to be on the mini-map. Like, how is that not an indicator that I'm well enough away that it shouldn't really affect what goes on in the quest? Alright, she's going to be gone. And I'm never going to learn about American appetites again. Is that it? Oh, what?
I'm always bumping into the wrong people.
You gotta stop him!
Capture or kill the thief. Are they on horseback? What are they on? Are they on foot? Oh, they're on foot. Okay. Do I not have stamina? Getting closer. Go, go, go! Not long enough. Go, go, go! Gotta get right on top of them. Go, 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 go! Get away the rock.
By my guess, you're in
God.
trouble.
Hog-tie that
Tough guy
fool.
robbing people, huh?
Hog-tie that fool.
This won't take a moment.
Ain't got no sense on you. I'll kick your ass.
Oh, it's so slow. Even the run, look at that. Looks so silly. You're not even trying, Marston. Come on, man. Hang on. What am I doing this manually for? There we go.
This will all be over soon.
Victim. I like how they're always identified as victim. There we go.
Yeah.
That's more like it. Hey, I got the dirty thief. I got some. Excuse me. I'm trying to trample everybody while I'm doing this good deed. Dismount your horse and take the hog-tied thief to the shopkeeper. There you go. Grab him. He's right there. Right in front of you. Don't mind if I do. Allow me to do the honors then. Here you go.
Do what you want with him.
That's the spirit that made this country great.
A lot of kicking.
He'll taste some armadillo justice for sure.
A lot of kicking in the face, generally speaking. No being spat on, kicked in the side of the head. I guess that's justice.
You know, they're planning on building a rail junction.
Okay. We got a fair amount of cashola. Let's see if we can't unload that on the new gun or so.
And I got all the armaments you can use. You surely
Let's
won't
see.
regret a purchase.
Older model level action pistol holds more rounds than your run-of-the-mill 6-shooter. I wish I could compare it. Oh, I need shotgun ammo for sure. $15 for 5? I'm gonna check my my own stash first. Okay, I got a free shot. I got a sawed-off shotty. Let me get a different pistol.
That's a fine deal.
Just for funsies.
That's good, thank you.
And equip that bad boy.
J. Murphy's my name. Synonymous with
It's
crack.
fun. Alright, there's my abode. Let's get upstairs and see if I can get... I already did it, don't worry. It's already selected. Yep, I already did it. Thank you. Just trying to head to my room so I can get some ammo here. There, these big dumb hats that they have. Top hats with the red bands. That's how you identify these fools. Okay. Ammo, please. I hope it's got some shotgun shells. That'd be great. Repeater. Shotgun ammo times 19. Nice. Load her up. Alright. Little sawed-off shotty. How's our new... Not as classy as our gold one, but I'll take it. Woo! Okay. Isn't it hold down X to holster? There we go. To holster weapon. That's all I was trying to do. Horsey, please. Horsey. Oh, you're over here, weren't you? Over here by the sheriff. Hoping to get another crack at that American no-no mission. No such luck. Alright, let's go meet Seth for the first time. Hey, Ninja, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're having a good afternoon. We're having a nice time. Chilling. Pretty low-key cowboy business going on today. I mean, you know, some light murder, but if it's justified because they're bad guys, it's not necessarily murder. So, some justifiable homicides here and there. Took out a bunch of wolves with my knife. That was fun. Just still getting used to the lay of the land 3 weeks into our Red Dead Redemption adventures. Mostly concerned with seeing everything because the 720p resolution and the PS3 texturing and all that fun stuff. I mean, at the time, I'm sure it looked gorgeous, and it still does look pretty good for a 10 to 12-year-old game, but at the same time, a little murky today's day and age, especially with all these similar, what is this? Similarly colored textures here. What is this? Hello, miss. Can I help you? Are you a ghost?
Always.
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Oh, let me look at you.
Okay.
A gentleman caller.
Oh dear.
You remind me of my Peter.
Get your own Peter.
Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians.
Okay.
He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me?
Is she like
This
senile?
was meant to be my perfect day.
Oh,
Please,
geez.
sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear
He
it.
looks so perturbed, like, oh god.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh,
So weird. Okay. I feel like you're senile or something. Like Peter, perhaps.
Must still be an armadillo. Would you go look for him?
I will do my best, but at the same time, you're ridiculous, lady. Okay. Okay. Back to Armadillo for this stranger's request. Let no man put asunder. I wonder if we can only do one stranger request at a time, and that's why I can't do the cannibal one anymore. I do hope it loops back around. We had done like 3 or 4 steps of that already.
Come on.
Okay. Well, that's convenient. Nice pathing. Nicely done. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's get into this fine establishment. Now, where is this dingbat? Gotta stay away from my room. Oh, jeez.
What you doing here?
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
No idea.
For all I know. Where can I find him?
For all I know.
Well,
could be.
My memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
My word.
It's my wife.
Curiouser and curiouser.
She packed her things this morning and left me.
Can you keep that piano down?
The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back.
Convince her to take you back?
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Now, you'll need more than talk with that bitch.
Okay, here's $5. I'm not a marriage counselor. Pay the musician $5 or convince his wife to come back to him. Honestly? These guys are some sort of gang too, with their white hats, I think, and their bandanas and whatnot. Is this you out front?
Excuse me, miss? Rose?
If that useless, whoremongering bastard sent you, get lost!
Yeah,
Miss,
sent me all the way
please.
across the street.
You know what? Tell that bastard I ain't going back. Not this time. Not even at gunpoint.
You signed an oath, miss. For better or worse. Way
Can I just lasso her and tie her up?
Give him one last chance.
Stop bothering me, you dumb cowpoke, or I'll call the marshal.
Friends with the marshal. Hog tie or threaten Rose. Neither of those are good options. But I am running out of time. So a hog tie we shall go. Hang on 1 second here.
That pretty little mouth of yours gonna be spitting blood.
Oh, dang. I killed the lady accidentally. That's so stupid. Are you serious? That's so ridiculous. Like, honestly. I'm trying to stop another person from doing something terrible. That's all I'm trying to do. I was trying to stop somebody else from doing something awful. And, as per usual... I just want my horse. Where's my horse? So I can get the crap out of here. Get over here, horse! What are you doing? Help me! My word, you're my only friend. Why are you trying to abandon me? You're literally all I have in this world, horse. Now I have $40 bounty. This should have cost me $5. Now I gotta pay $40 on a stupid bounty because I wanted to save another lady of the night from getting killed, and I accidentally killed her, as so often happens in this game. I accidentally do something terrible when I'm meaning to do something nice. Hurry, hurry, hurry! So close! There, it should fade, it should fade. Good gracious.
Let's go!
Now I can get back to town and see about that lady I hogtied. Okay. There we go. Man, it gets real hard to see when the sun starts going down. Okay, I promise not to stab anybody that doesn't deserve it. I mean, like I intended in the first place, obviously, but jeepers creepers. Let me just get off that horse and run back over here real quick. Hang on. Ridiculous.
Anything for a
Oh, I had a
quiet
pardon
life.
letter. Whatever. Look at that. So much money just gone. The bounty prices are insane. Yeah.
Disappointed!
You and me both, Juice. You and me both. Okay, now, assuming no one else gets, you know, rapey, I'm just gonna go ahead and hogtie this one lady, as is my wont. Can I just talk to her first? Or nope, the talking time is done. Hogtie. This is so silly. Okay. So now they think... Yeah, look at this horrible thing I've done. The entire town is like screaming in anguish over some horrible thing, where I've literally just bringing this lady across the street. Yeah, get out of the way, Tom Petty. I am wanted? For what? Forget it. I'm leaving. This is the worst mission I've ever done. I don't want anything to do with this entire town now. To hell with you. Surrender to the law? This is the worst. This mission has cost me all the money I've made today. Like everything I've made, and I'm going to die. On top of it all, because my horse is nowhere near and there is no cover whatsoever. Then they're gonna shoot me. What did I do, by the way? I moved a lady across the street. This is insane. I moved a lady across the street. And then $20 immediately. That's the same bounty as killing a cop. I moved a lady across the street. He won't back down. You could stand that son of a bitch up to the gates of hell. This is the stupidest thing. $60! To find out the location of some other stranger so I can go take back, or I'm assuming find out that they've been long dead and go find that senile old lady again and then give them that news. This was all a meandering side quest. What a disaster. What a disaster. Literally cost me all the money I made today. Let me check my totals here. Yeah. Once I pay off this bounty, I will have lost $4 through this playthrough. Gah! Alright. Way to completely erase 2 hours of good work. Honestly, sir, I respectfully tell you to frig off. I want nothing to do with you or your wife. Good gracious. I failed to rescue the victim. No, I didn't want to get caught up in somebody else's bullshit, is what I didn't want to do. Tired of it. Make it real hard to stay on the straight and narrow here, game. You keep accidentally making me a murderer. Not even the good types of murders. The bad murders. Ridiculous. One count of abduction. Literally moved her across the street for a quest. Ugh. Can't wait till I'm running things in Armadillo. Laws are gonna change around here. Get out of my way. Piece of crap. Yeah, there she is, miserable in the corner.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been in
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here on 20 years now.
That's what I thought.
Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yeah, that's where he'd be, I guess.
Yeah, I already know that's a cemetery. I already know that's a cemetery, so can I just skip that part? Alright. Off we go, I guess. Yeah, I've been here. I've definitely been here. I drove through it earlier today on my way to making all that money that has disappeared in one stupid quest.
Careful, partner.
Oh, that's infuriating. I was almost up to 800 bucks. I was so close to being a thousandaire, which is probably huge for this time. I was going to invest it in some good stuff, like get some weapon upgrades, or maybe get a new fancy horse that was like a 3-star, or something good.
Come on.
Just ridiculous. Well, I guess that's just the way life is in the Old West. It's the way she goes sometimes. Trying to do the right thing, and all sorts of trouble and worry because of it, but gotta stay the course, I guess. Gotta stay the course. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I've driven through here before. I have galloped across this cemetery. There you go. Right there. Peter Turner. I can read it. Betrothed to Miss Alma Horlick. Alma Horlick. Come on, Rockstar. Killed by a blow to the head. Alma Horlick. So that's it? There's no resolution where I go back to the lady? There's just, oh, you confirm that he's been dead for who knows how long. Did she kill him? I didn't get to read the full tombstone. Oh boy. Okay, well that was a bust. Just awful. But since we're close to the farm, might as well break another horse while we're here, because it gets us some cash, and we're going to need it now that we've lost all of our earnings for the day. And apparently it unlocks more items in the store. I don't think this is going to be sagebrush, or desert sage, excuse me. But at least check. Why are you doing attacking music? Is something fighting me that I'm unaware of? Don't see anything nearby. Yeah, it's the wrong stuff. It is the wrong stuff, as per usual. Oh boy. Once again, see if it's the proper stuff this time. Where are you at? I don't really... Oh, yeah, it is the right stuff. Very tiny hints of purple on this, the desert sage. I think we only need 2 more. It has taken a long time for us to pick these. Thankfully, no bounties can take that away from us. They'll never take our flowers and herbs. Or like the pelts and stuff that we acquire. We have our bag of holding full of animal bits that they can't take away.
Let's go.
Okay, past this rentable property. We don't need that. Just trying to get into this horse breaking business. No good right now? I guess it's too late in the day. Son of a gun. Cool. Can I wait anywhere nearby? Oh, I guess I can do this and advance 5 hours, but I'm not paying just to advance 5 hours. Sigh. My cowboy mojo's all thrown off. Well, I'm working on, here, let me look. I don't know which one it's for. The journal here, see, you got the Survivalist, Sharpshooter, Master Hunter, and Treasure Hunter ranks. I'm working on those that, like, unlock different things. So currently I'm doing the Survivalist thing, which is the, picking the right flowers in the right way.
Let's go.
What I really should be focusing on, and thank you for reminding me, because one of the other things I get to do for the Sharpshooter, recognition is come on ride the train, the choo-choo ride it, and then I gotta go around and shoot birds while I'm on a train. So I gotta catch up to the train at some point. And then I also have this mission I can do. I know you, whatever that is. I gotta go talk to somebody, I think. But again, I don't know if I necessarily want property in Thieves' Landing. That seems like a connection to part of my life I'm very much trying to leave behind, no matter how many times I accidentally trample or murder somebody in the streets. I really am trying my best not to do anything like that. Why did you show me on the map that the thing was there? Right there. Horse breaking job. Clear waypoint, because it's right here. What if I just sneak up to it? Hello? You're usually right around here. Alright, I guess maybe because it's late at night. Can't break horses all hours of the day, now can you? Alright. Back to Armadillo. Back to Armadillo? Where you at? Back to Armadillo. There is a train station. That's all I want. I don't have any bounties to pay. I don't think. See what happens on the way there. Okay, let's get out of here. Oop. It's not so bad. I used to try to finesse the camera while I was running at the same time, but it does a pretty good job of following you properly when you're just running and steering yourself. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Okay, so now I don't even need to go back to that lady to tell her, oh hey, your husband has been dead for X number of years. Like, there's no payout there when I clearly guessed that, like, immediately. Hi, dear. I was hoping you were a wolf so I could knife fight you. That's another one of my things. I gotta knife fight a wolf and then skin it. I had to do 5 and I've done 4 so far. I gotta find one more. Like a lone wolf, where I gotta at least take down one member of a pack with a knife, and then I can switch back to a gun and dispose of them quickly. And then go back and skin the one that I knifed. For my hunter, I think. Next hunter sort of achievement. Which is just hilarious to me. It's not enough to kill the wolves, you gotta knife fight them. Okay.
You don't need me to kill you.
Come on, we're trying to do this proper like. Okay, pick him up. Let's go. Return the captured prisoner to the lawman. Sure, sure, sure. Now I gotta shake a leg and get the second one.
Let's go.
Horsey. Perfect him on horse. Check. So many animations. Let's go. Oh my gosh. This better be close enough. I hear you. I'm not impressed. There. That's one.
You take it from here.
Hey, get over here, horsey.
Go.
There, that scared him. Now he's up.
By my guess, you're in trouble. Yeah. Well, I know this don't
And
seem no
got him.
fun, and it ain't.
It's a fun capturing prisoner music. Boo. Hey, hey, we got a prisoner on the horse. Yeah.
Down there?
Stop running away, horse.
Come on. Whoa.
Down you go. Okay, would like to select. Nope, stop moving. Would like to just go ahead and grab that victim. Thank you. If I could. Thank you for moving out of the way. That was nice and cinematic.
There you go. It's yours now.
I can't thank you enough, son. You just did a damn fine thing.
Guess you owe me one.
I guess so. Ooh! That's a fair bit of money back. What are you shooting at? Who the crap are you shooting at? Like you're just piecing out? Okay, then I shall loot these corpses. Oh!
This ain't nice. I know.
He just killed them in cold blood there. So rather than me killing them, he wanted to do it. I guess since he's the official meter of justice and all. Right. Okay. Hope you feel like a big man there.
Yeah.
These Wild West egos are crazy.
Whoa.
You did not take them to trial or due process or anything like that. You just gunned them down in the street, essentially.
Load up now.
Okay, I'm gonna do this bounty. Where's this bounty?
Oh, excuse me, mister.
Hold if you wanted poster. Dale Chesham from the Waltons gang. Property destruction at Rio del Lobo. 40 alive, 20 bead. I know that says dead. 20 dead. You got it. Let's go take him out. Last seen in Rio del Lobo. I don't know where that is. I like taking trips to new places though, so let's flesh out that map, shall we? Where are you at? Ooh, way down here. Rio del Lobo. Sounds like a lovely spot.
Hurry up and get in.
Come on, horse. Where you at?
How do you do?
Hello. Horse, please. Whoa, coming out from nowhere. I thought you were in town. Okay. Rio del Lobo away. I think I just accidentally ran over something. Oops. My bad. I wonder how to attract a wolf, if that's something I wanted to do, because I need to encounter at least one more with my knife at the ready. Here's a good way to go. Come on, someone. When you die, come on now. Come on, get him. Get him. Okay, suddenly I can't kill any wolves? I took down 4. Like a whole pack earlier. You saw me swinging away. What's going on? I'm aiming down, and all I'm doing is swinging at wolves, and they're just... Okay. Okay. Who knows where I'm going to be now? I wasn't in the middle of a mission or anything like that, so I'm probably going to spawn back on the ranch, for all I know. Oh, no. Back here. Okay. Come on, get out of the way. Alright, where's my stupid horse? Right here. Let's go. See if we can find those wolves again. Alright. Take 2. I mean, I suppose I can shoot them all and then knife the last one, but then I feel like they'd run away by the time I got to the last wolf. So I'm trying to take one down by... All I gotta do is kill one by knife first, and then I can regroup and start firing. They were right there. What is this? Red sage?
There you are.
Oh no. Last time I knife fought a pack of wolves at midnight, Juice, I handily defeated them. So I was expecting that to go right like it went last time. I don't know why I was just swinging wildly there when I'm just like, no, I'm aiming at the wolves. They're right in front of me. I'm just like, I was demonstrating knife tricks instead of actually aiming for their flesh. Maybe I can intimidate them with my flashy blade.
Let's go. Slow down.
Now what's going on? I heard something for a second. I'm getting out of here. Is this that like target shooter or whatever? Who's just like, you ain't no good shot, I'm a good shot. I don't care. Just out in the middle of nowhere shooting at stuff. You ain't no sharpshooter, I got money on it. That's fine. You're only impressing yourself. Are you wolfies or are you coyotes? Sounds coyote-ish to me. Actively hunting wolves.
Whoa there.
Wrong stuff. Alright, I am nearing the bounty target's last known location, so let's switch back to gunplay up until at least that person's dead. Or, sorry, me, everyone around them is dead. I can, nope, wrong stuff again.
Let's go.
That's coyotes. Yeah. You may choose to kill or capture the bounty target. Sure, but what about all their friends? I feel like they have lots of friends. Lasso the bounty target. Yeah. Didn't have that option before because I didn't have a lasso. So the first few bounties I did, I just murdered everybody. Okay, you stay here. Do not follow me, horse. Stay put. We're going to survey the landscape here. And from this far out, we might be able to take them out without really getting hurt at all. Oh yeah, I see some friends. I see some friends coming up. There's a good friend right there.
Now what, mister?
Oh, dog's coming at me too, huh? Where you at? Hang on, let me get a better position here. Bring it far away, and you're coming toward me. Anybody else? I still can't remember how to do my Deadeye. I know it's like once I'm like aiming at them, I gotta hit something, but I don't know what. Ain't that him?
Now keep quiet.
That's them.
I can't say I envy you, friend.
Come on, friend, untie me. Unlock rope.
Carry victim. Leave me alone, coyotes. This ain't your time. Don't be nipping up my heels while I'm trying to get this bounty. Hey, horse. Come here. I got a real important job for you. There we go. Victim. It's always victim. Okay. I mean... Oh! I was gonna say I was gonna loot these corpses, but it immediately spawned friends. That guy survived. You got flipped off of your horse. Okay. Anyway. Can I... waypoint the person I actually need to bring... Yeah, bring him back to... Armadillo, please. Okay.
Come on.
Sorry, whatever that was. Shortest distance between 2 points, y'all. I mean, it's not even that big of a stretch. There's the town right there in the middle of kind of nothing. Just gotta watch out for rocks.
You think this is the first time I've been caught? I've seen my pals burn bounty hunters alive.
Go, go. Go, go. Anybody else? I have no compunction about shooting you through the back if you come trying to chase me down. You son of a gun. Boo.
You found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you.
I was just on my horse. There they are. It's like I was just on my horse. Where did you put him? Oh, look at that. Getting real honorable. Unfortunately, seem to have lost our lead on that cannibal storyline. What was that? Walton's gang outfit menu entry updated. Why would I want to look like one of the gang members? I know it grants you immunity or something while you're near them, but why on earth would I ever want that? Oh good, I can get back to the American Appetites thing. Awesome. Okay, so now all I need to do is not accidentally draw their ire by aiming down sights at them from well away, because I was just trying to get a good look at who I was approaching, and then I immediately failed the mission by looking at them through the barrel, down the barrel of my gun, just because it's the only way to zoom. Alright, so even if I accidentally draw, I will be accidentally drawing a lasso. So that should be okay. It shouldn't automatically fail me, I would hope. Still gotta look to knife fight a wolf at some point. There's also, I swear that that hanging rock is part of the treasure map that I have, but I don't really know where to go based on the information gathered so far. I know I'm coming back to look for this, and I know it's going to be the wrong stupid thing, but I have to check anyway. It's just who I am. Nope, wrong thing. Like I thought. Okay, away we go. Right, so this person just wanted to talk. They were injured, so I can't approach fairly regularly. I think we're okay. There, this human that I accidentally looked at with my gun drawn. And they were like, nope, mission failed. Now we should be okay. Hi there.
Oh, mister, some city fella just attacked me and broke my leg.
City feller?
He broke my leg. Some city fella. Guy got kind of creepy on me, and then he got violent.
When?
Just now. He ran off that way. Can't have gone too far.
If I find him, I'll bring him back this way.
Thank you, mister.
Yeah, don't mind him and his broken leg. What is that? What is that?
Bring him here.
Oh, there he goes. Like, what is that sinister laugh from the victim here?
What? Why won't you people just leave me alone?
What are you talking about?
It's a nightmare.
Okay. I don't know who the husband is and who this other person is, by the way. This might be the husband here that defensively broke that monster's leg. Like, I don't know who's the good guy here. I just know that somebody was hurt.
Don't take me back to that man.
See? Hang on, can I talk to this person? I don't know if you were assailing this person or defending yourself. And if this old man turns, I have no hesitation about shooting him right between his beady little eyes. Come on. Up you get. Bring him back to this fool. Are you feigning an injury, or did the guy break your leg in defense of his life?
Careful with that fella.
Don't want to bruise the meats? What's up? I'm trying to.
Oh my good lord! Please get that man away from me!
Hey, fella.
You broke this poor fool's leg, mister.
This maniac tried to eat me.
Yep.
We've got cannibals in these here hills. Please help me.
What? Yeah, he's a cannibal. Get him.
Fella's gotta eat now. Fella's got to eat.
Save me from this freak, please. Please.
What are you doing washing your hands of this? What are you doing?
What in tarnation?
Good lord. What was that? Where you're like, ah, c'est la vie. You murderous cannibal. My gracious me.
Just stay still a minute.
You okay? We're all good now. There. Saved husband, killed cannibal. I thought there was like a whole family of them, but I'm okay with one. I thought it was gonna be some like Hills Have Eyes sitch.
Come on.
Okay, always with the shooting and the rooting and the tooting. Okay, if you're close enough for me to hear you. Who's the bad guy here? Oh, they're the law.
I got you spotted. Don't even try it.
Okay, guy in the front. I mean, I tried to help. I was gonna hogtie them, but they was run down by the law. Okay. Let me just scoot on out of here then before I get myself into some trouble I don't want.
Let's go.
My word. Wow, the West is a little wilder than I was anticipating. And somehow yet not wild enough for me in some respects. Okay, Hanging Rock. We completed that. Marshall's got nothing for us. We have no bounty at the moment. I think our only recourse is finally to check out this Seth thing. Oh, that's not true. We got this going on. Yeah, see, again, I'm really hesitant about doing that Thieves Landing thing because I think it's going to link us to some like dirty business I don't want any part of. Okay, so this thing's coming up this way. Maybe I can meet it at Mercer Station. Yeah! Here we go. I'll try to catch that train and get those burbs shot. If I shoot 5 birds in flight whilst on a moving train is my next sharpshooter challenge that I am all too excited to complete. Well, actually, if I'm in town here, might as well just go to Armadillo and wait. Just chill out. I don't know that Mercer Station is necessarily worthwhile. It's, you know, pretty messed up, if I'm honest. So, let's check the map and see which way this trains are running. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Who knows? Okay. Hang on, and then back to the map. Which way did it go? Okay, so it seems to be headed back to the map. Oh gosh, back to the map, please. Has it moved? No. Ooh.
Come on, easy up now.
I think it's going to be a while. I mean, I know that's some weird side quest I should be, like, not really focusing on, but it's really my bread and butter is all this weird minutia stuff. Hence why I keep firing off into these plains, hoping beyond hope to stumble across that stupid desert sage. I need, like, 2 more, and that their plucking mission is done before I get something else to pick. Probably that red sage that I found 1 of, that I'm not looking forward to having to track down. Look at all this. And none of it is good. None of it whatsoever is of any use to me. All this plant life. Why can't you be desert sage? Look at it all! None of it's the right stuff! I'm just trying to go near it so it'll show up on my minimap. Goodness gracious. Whoa, hang on, there was something. Here was something. What did you turn out to be? The stuff I don't need. That I find everywhere. It's so prevalent, the stuff I don't need. The stuff that you have to gather first is everywhere. And then I'm on the second thing you need to gather, and it's taken me hours and hours and hours. And I've got, like, very little to show for it. A little late to complain about the drop rate of a 12-year-old game, though, I suppose. What the fuck?
I don't want to die out here.
What the crap, dude? It now costs you significantly less to convince officers to turn a blind eye. Well, good, because I just had to defend myself against this freak. You ding-dong?
Nice. I know.
I didn't want whatever you were guarding, but now I can't help but take it. Because it's mine. Hi, Poochie. Hey! Yeah, I'm sorry, but hats to be put to sleep. Oh man, I shot him in the side of the head. Oof. Take that, Poochie. That's what you get for running up on a fool. I know you're just being loyal to your dead owner, but them's the breaks. Alright, where the crap was I headed? For realsies, where are we going? Oh yes, we are headed way out to Mercer Station to try to get the train. So we decided not to do that. Because the train is where exactly? Oh my gosh, it was down here, and now it is way up here. So it's going to be going through Ridgewood, or it's going through that one first. I'm just going to hang out in Armadillo. Okay, let's go back to town. Train's on the way. I like that we have more renown now that we're getting like fancier, not fancier, but we're doing good deeds and our words getting out. They are more than making up for our shortcomings when we accidentally do something terrible. Okay, so let's just chill here. Train should be along in a couple minutes. Pardon me. Ooh, nice. How did you make your hat appear like that? What a good trick. Just need somewhere to hitch my horse would be nice. Oh, right over here. There we go. Get out of the way! Good gracious me. Move.
No harm done. Wow. Well, hello. Boy, howdy, you were tore up last night. How you doing this morning?
Why do you... I mean, I guess it makes sense, but why would you immediately pull out a weapon? Nope. I'm trying to put my gun away because I'm pretty sure you said hold X to do that. There we go. I'm not trying to jump in place. I like to prance, though. Hop, skip and a jump until the train gets here. Yee-haw. Yee-haw. Well, while I wait, let's play a little five-finger fillet. How you doing?
Sure. Beats chasing outlaws.
How you doing? Okay, let's hope they start low. You can start low? What do you got? Bet one. $5 bet. Bing bong, bing bong.
All right, there.
Okay. Press the button illustrated to stab the table in rhythm. There. How's that?
That's the best you got.
Here we go. How's that?
You ain't half bad.
How is that? Give me my $10. Oh, Tom Petty. Don't come around here no more.
You think you can win?
Hang on, I gotta see where the... I'm sorry, buddy. I would take you on, but I just wanted to fight one person because I need to see where the train is. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Where do you think it's gonna come from? Oh, Mercer Station. Okay. It's definitely on the way. Sorry, Tom. Pencil me in for next time. Right now I'm catching a train so I can go shoot some birds. It'll be more dramatic if I jump onto the train from up here. So let's do that.
Trouble brewing in Mexico. Kidnapped girl, found alive. Hello there.
Choo-choo! Okay, so ride the train for a bit, gun down 5 birds, and then maybe go see that Thieves Landing thing after all, since that's what we started the day with, and we never actually ended up doing it. Maybe I'll do that, just because it might give us a different location to spawn from. And who knows, we might be able to put some of that Thieves Landing intel to good works, doing actually nice things. That's what I'm going to go with. We can somehow convert Thieves Landing into a nice place to live. Huh! Couldn't jump on, but that's fine. This is what I wanted anyway. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know if it said specifically a moving train or just from a train. Whoa! Come on, man. Get me on that train. Okay, up here. I'm just trying to find a place to sit down, yo. Can I not get on top of this part of the train? No, don't jump off of it, you moron! I'm not even facing away from it. I'm trying to jump onto the middle part of this thing, right here. The middle section There we go. Thank you. Rifle out. Burbs are ready. Okay. Time to go sightseeing. Birds in flight from a moving train. Anywho, $40. You've committed enough crimes before you have lost the local constabulary that, if you have, they will hire a posse to chase you across the wilderness. I hope they're not able to keep up with the train. Certainly not on these train tracks. Alright. Now a proper search for birds. I was only doing that, and this is my defense, I was doing that to see if the bounty would go down. Because it said something about I was well known and people would turn a blind eye to certain things. Oh well. Such is not the case. Alright, now let's see if I can spot burbs out here in the mountains. Any burbs? Burbs, please. Looking for some burbs. Spawn in some birds if you'd be so kind. Game? It's lush wilderness you're providing us. Birds, please. It's like an on-rail shooter. Like literally on rails. I don't see any. None above. Certainly none in this tunnel we're about to approach. So far, no good. Birds? Very far away. There's probably only certain sections of the landscape near the trains that'll actually like spawn birds in time for you to see them anyway. Choo choo. See, I did that, and I failed that mission, the American Appetites mission last time, because I was like, is that somebody I should be helping? Turns out it wasn't. Turns out it was the person I was supposed to kill because they were the horrible cannibal, but who knows? I guess I shouldn't have preemptively shot them. Like I shouldn't trust my intuition. I didn't even shoot them, by the way. I just looked down the sights at them, and that failed me the first time. Can't jump the gun, so to speak. Alright. Telephone. Oh. Oh, so many. Turn around, turn around. Oh, look at them all. Alright, that was pretty good. I think that was only 2. All told. Too far away. More trees, more burbs. Let's go. Burbs, please. Scare up some burbs. There we go. It's 3. Gotta be 4. There it is! Sharpshooter rank 4. Alright. Woo! I can go say hi to Bonnie. Alright, what's next? I mean, it was pulling into stop anyway, but whatever. Challenges. Kill 2 different types of wild animals in 1 Deadeye meter. Okay, that doesn't seem that hard, because you could literally just kill like a rabbit and an armadillo. And those are 2 different things. Cool. Okay. 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 Let's get my horsey back. Whoa, just spawned in. Out of nowhere. Run to me, horsey! Run past me, horsey.
Let's go.
Okay, let's just sort of check out the wilderness at large and see if we can find two different critters nearby one another, like a deer and a antelope playing together. Not saying a discouraging word betwixt them. So if I did like a bird and a something else, that would also work. Just two different animals, one dead-eye thing. Alright, give me some aminos, and not human. Am I getting attacked now? Are you coming after me, coyotes? Because I'd love that. Bring it. No? Scared? Oh, that's a butterfly. Too small.
Slow up.
Ah, missed. Okay, I got coyotes. That's fine. Oh, that's my dead-eye meter on that side then. Okay. Okay. Where'd you go? You're up here. Where did you go? I saw you! Fuck it. No. Ah, I drained my dead-eye. Okay. So it's slowly gonna come back. Let me follow this rabbit. I'm gonna follow this rabbit for a bit. It's not actually, I don't think, coming back at all. What do I have? No, that's not the button. What do I have in my provisions? Snake oil, what do you do? Aha! Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Okay. Wild animal, it says, so somebody's horse that they're riding wouldn't have counted anyway. Where'd that deer go? Ah! I hit the stupid tree. Dang it! Hit the stupid tree. Burb. Nope, no good. Dang! This is harder than I thought. It's gotta be close enough. There's that. Where did that bird go? Right there. Shoot! Yeah! Sharpshooter rank 5. Okay. What's next? Shoot the hats off 2 different people's heads. And now a master sharpshooter, you will now find more ammo at home and at your camp. Nice! I am now a master sharpshooter. Cool. You discovered the Legend of the West outfit. It will increase your maximum Deadeye. Dope! I don't know that I've unlocked it, but I've at least discovered it. That's pretty cute. Let's go check that out. Oh, look at us being close to Bonnie's ranch here. We can go check that out at home. Beautiful. All right. Quick trip along the train tracks. Our Deadeye meter is kaputski for the moment. We'll get it back.
Sorry, but you're mine.
Oh, I just ran over a bird on the train tracks, I think. Silly thing. Okay, back to the ranch. Ha! That's where we started our adventure.
Come on, easy up now.
Which one's us? This one? This one.
Whoa.
Okay. Quick double check to see if we've actually unlocked the outfit, because the only thing we've unlocked so far is this long coat that we're wearing. Change outfits. Regular. Oh yes, plus our gentleman's attire. We have most of our Deadly Assassin one, that's fun. Hey, win a duel. Capture or kill Mo Van Bar, check. Complete the American Appetite Strangers task, check. Complete the Twin Rocks Hideout and search Coots Chapel. Well, we have to go there eventually to go see Seth, so we might get that done in our next playthrough. Okay. Eliminate all other players in a game of poker in Armadillo. Purchase at the tailor, no thanks. Baller Twins, no thanks. See, we've discovered it. We haven't unlocked it at all. We've just discovered it. Attain rank 10 in all ambient challenges. I see. See, this is the only one we're rocking. Okay. Rank 10 in all of 3 challenges. Something to push for, especially if it increases our dead eye significantly. Alright, no new things here. We did what we needed to do off the back of that there train. We still got to poke a wolf with a knife. We still have to worry about Desert Sage as we're slowly working on ranking up some stuff. So, with the little amount of time we have remaining, I don't really... I was going to hope there was a bounty we could do quick. Alright, let's see. Let's see what Seth has to say for themselves. As this is the next story mission we need to attend to. Alright. Peace out, ranch. It's cool that the ranch has its own like telegraph office and stuff and its own train stop. That's pretty cool. I'd feel pretty important if like, yeah, I just got this ranch and also we've connected it to like civilization at large by adding these important things. Mind you, you know, it's a small community in and of itself with all the live-on ranch hands and such. Like I just don't trust these strangers sitting around a circle nonsense. I know that they gossip, and some of the gossip or all of the gossip is about me, and I guess that's sort of how I'm also to gauge how I'm doing or how like my deeds have become known far and wide, but quite honestly I'd rather just blow past it and not worry about it at all. Okay. Once again, not the stuff we want to collect. I just want 2 more examples of Desert Sage would be lovely. If I can find anything else, really. I just want Desert Sage, a nice stout bush with little purple flowers. Just another couple of those. And we'll be alright. Oh, look at it ever slowly regenerate that dead eye.
Let's go.
Don't be too upset there, horsey. You're barely breaking a sweat here. Not even running you ragged. You're going at a fairly reasonable pace. Mostly just holding down the circle button. Or sorry, the X button.
Go.
Yeah, I says. Okay. We were almost here. We came right up to where the church grounds sort of started. And then we turned tail and started doing other stuff earlier. Okay. This looks real sketchy. Like, man alive, look at the size of that bird. Look at the size of that sucker.
Load up now.
What is that? Good gracious, you can almost ride that thing. Is that a vulture? What are you? Yep, vulture feathers. Wowzers, no wonder they're so big and meaty. Okay, so if a vulture's circling around, does that mean something untoward has already happened? This looks real run down. Real run down, I gotta tell ya. What's that? What's that little red dot? Is that this horse? No. Hello? You poor starving nag. Oh, you poor thing. You look awful. How can we help you? Oh, jeepers creepers. I don't have a button to get an like a apple. Cannot lasso. Does that mean you are Seth's horse? Whomever Seth may be? Okay, I need to go back there? I don't see anyone. I'm gonna check out the interior of this place. If I can. And I can. This is real sketchy. This is real sketchy. Ooh. Hey, hey. Deadly Assassin menu entry updated. Really? What you got? Couple pieces of ammo. Okay, what is this? Is that some sort of ritual circle? Or just garbage? Okay, there's somebody living here. If you can describe it as living. Okay, it's definitely close. Over there. Who dat? Oh, they're in the grave. Okay. So possibly not a threat if I can just kick dirt over them and be done with it. So let's have ourselves a conversation first and see what's up. Exhuming and other fine hobbies. Oh, are they a grave robber? Yep. They sure are.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. Wes Dickens. My name's Marston.
Yikes.
John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth.
What kind of help?
We need your help.
What kind of help could this guy possibly
Let me be
provide?
frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
You're blaming everyone else for that?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Ford.
Wait a minute. My partner, my boy, my man. You mean like your partner?
To tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
You're getting real Gollum here, buddy.
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
Your precious
and what
map.
map's that then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is. Don't make me tell.
We'll get to your map, bud. Don't worry.
It's mine. It's mine. All mine.
Sure. And where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming.
For exhuming.
Some people, they feel differently. Not Moses.
Cowboy of No Name, September 16, 1897.
The
Josephine Bird died April Fool's Day, 1878.
Well, come on, Seth.
Yes, Seth, get it together, bud.
Let's go see Moses. Get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
What are you looking for?
Let's go.
Is that your horse out front, Seth? I know you haven't eaten in a while. How long has it been since you fed your animal?
Come on then, partner.
Oh, man alive. He's got a saddle on that sucker now. That poor horse.
Come on. How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ha, hypocrite. The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been
Yeah, but who's being buried with so many
You don't
valuables?
know nothing. I talked to
Is that just
them
an
long
old-
after they've been
an older
forgotten
thing? I don't
by
think
every
people
other
do that
fella.
anymore.
I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they gets warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
Stop metagaming, Seth. There was a cannibal that I encountered not long ago that I think you would get along with, buddy.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
I just heard you say something.
You're a crazy man. You should get that head looked at.
Seth?
Oh, jeepers.
I need someone who can get a wagon inside Fort Mercer. I was told you could help me, but I'm not sure you even know what day it is.
Oh yeah, we're doing some weird Trojan horse
I can't even tell
thingy.
you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke and all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who'll do things most other fellers won't.
Now, that I can believe.
Can't be that thriving of a
You can
business.
get in there, no bother.
You're near death.
Assuming you help me find this map, that is.
Okay, Seth, this is the last thing we're doing today, so this better not end in too much bloodshed. At least not our bloodshed. What's up?
What's so important about this map?
Nothing much. Just unimaginable riches.
Were you just
and
waiting for
such
that
like.
cart to
A
pass?
spark of
How
hope
polite.
That little rage and fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat.
Okay.
I don't sleep. I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else.
Seems like you lost yourself to the game there, Seth.
Maybe it's time you moved on.
Yeah.
No way I can stop now.
Like it's ruining you. You would be a good thing you're not a gambling addict, I guess.
Just darkness. I want to see the sunshine again.
I've seen some candidates for Bedlam in my time, but you might just win the prize straitjacket.
Pardon me.
Ooh, there.
Slow up.
Okay, right over here then.
All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan.
What do we need to do? We need to take somebody out? What's going on here?
As far as I know, Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside.
Deputies?
Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
Can I just talk to them? Oh no. I don't want to start gunning down lawmen. Whoa! Hello?
Lead them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
Whoa! Wackaga! And we're back! Okay, oh, yep. Steal the deputy's horse to become wanted.
This is one god-awful assassin.
So much for cover!
And then lose my wanted level. You got it. $60 for stealing a horse? It's only 20 for killing a fool. Oh, they hate me immediately. I forgot.
Right.
I forgot. Perfect. Perfect. Get out of the way. Come on, come on. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Nope, they're on horseback. I'm toast. I'm toast. Go. I'm hitting. Get back here. Get back here. Whistling for you doesn't mean run ahead of me. Good gracious. Jamming on the triangle button on the way by the way. Horse just putters off until it farts to a stop. Come on, I'll lose him in these rocks. Oh, dang it. I'll lose him in this here river. It's not going to throw me because it's my horse, but still. Come on. Stay invisible. So close. So close. Okay. $60. Now my horse will throw me. That's helpful. Okay. 60 smackaroos. This is a very expensive day of gaming. Like, again, nothing we have accomplished. Like, it's mostly negated because of these stupid bounties. Whether deliberate or otherwise. Seth, you better pitch in, because $60 is a crap load of money. Especially for you. Yeah, what's up?
Good job getting rid of them clowns. Now keep an eye out.
$60 you owe me. Keeping a tally. You owe me $60.
Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor.
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
Mm-hmm.
What's this got to do with you? This ain't none
Nope,
of
not
your
close enough.
business.
Let's go! Run, run, run!
Just leave me alone!
Come on. One last burst of energy. There we go.
God damn you! Let me go! I'm
Gotcha.
begging you!
Gotcha!
You must be stupid trusting that crazy bastard.
I mean, it seems I don't have a choice but to take them at their word for the purposes of this mission.
Between us, just me and you.
We're going on a little ride.
I love that it's giving me this tutorial prompt for this this thing when I've already done this to people on the back of my horse repeatedly.
Come on.
This must be the first actual mission where you get to do it. Or get to / have to.
Whatever he told you, it's a lie. You son of a bitch, let me go.
Where are you? Oh, there you are, over here. There we go. Now, we're just here to have a conversation,
Moses,
Seth.
You son of a bitch! Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Then I'm gonna...
Neither of these fellows look too healthy.
Piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Yeah, his brain's been baked.
I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Odd Fellows Rest. It's in Odd Fellows Rest. Now, get away from me once
Okay.
and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame?
So,
I was starting to
we go
enjoy
to
myself.
Oddfellows Rest, we recover the second half of the map, kill Seth, take his half, and then we have both halves.
I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses.
That's my plan. I don't trust nobody but John Marston in this situation.
Those went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here,
Okay.
Take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses.
That'll do the $60 you owed me.
Come on. We can pay it off in the telegraph office.
Fair enough.
Hurry up. I need to go find that map.
Do you? Oh. There's literally a telegraph's office right here. I was not aware.
Hello there.
So you guys just sort of watched all that stuff around me happen? Here you go, have a pardon letter.
Here, read this pardon letter.
1 count of murder, 1 count of horse theft. I don't remember any murders. Not even a little. Horse theft, yeah, you got me dead to rights.
Thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
So they're going to go off to the cemetery without me? Because I'm headed there right now. Come on, come on. Come on. I'm hitting triangle, you stupid horse. Like, literally the only thing you can do is be ridden. I can't be nice to you at all. Funny man? Nope. Where am I headed? What's this? Oh, West Dickens has something new. It's between... Hang on. It's like here-ish. That's it right there. Alright, let's go. Yeah, definitely the way they went. Definitely the way they went. Hang on, I gotta stop at every one of these stupid things to see if it's the right stupid flower. It only has to be the proper flower twice more, and I never have to worry about it again. Nope! This is something else entirely. And it doesn't count unless I pick it in order. Ugh. So I'm not even gonna bother. Triangle. Ride horse, please. Okay. One last bit of business. Let's see if we can find Seth at that cemetery and take that half map slash other half of map for ourselves.
Let's go. Come.
Easy does it. Why aren't you wearing all of your clothes, miss? Could you... What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay. That's real fun. I couldn't shoot them. It wouldn't let me shoot. I was aiming. Couldn't shoot because I guess my horse was in my own way? Because I was sideways? I guess that must have been it. Like, didn't have a proper angle to shoot at the people in front of me. I hate when I die for stupid reasons. Like that knife fight against the wolves that I couldn't hit any of them at all for whatever reason. When before then I had butchered 4 of them without any incident. Ah, crap. I'm way back here now. Ugh. Jump! Alright. I'm trying to get to that friggin'... Let's go, let's go! I'm trying to get to that graveyard. I have a treasure map to seize. I think. I'm hoping it'll let me do it, since that's where we sent Seth. Okay. I think I got one shot off, and then as I was trying to aim at the other people, it was like, nah. Also, blasting him in the face with a rifle didn't kill him, it just kind of knocked him back a little bit, which is another thing that I don't like about these games, where it's like, there's no way that in the Wild West, you getting shot with any bullet isn't almost certainly a death sentence. Especially in the chest or face, or like the stomach. Anything that they couldn't possibly have treated well. Like if you get hit in a limb, in a shoulder, like an arm or a leg, different, very different, because you could absolutely think about, well, it could just sort of heal and you would just have like a limp or problems with whatever limb that was. But like, shooting you in the chest or face, you shouldn't be able to brush that off, even if this is a video game. That seems, and likewise, I shouldn't be able to either. Maybe I get one extra hit because I happen to be the hero, quote unquote. Okay, nothing here, huh? Maybe I get to, maybe I have to go back to the other gentleman and report back before we get officially sent this way. Okay. Well, let's see what else we can get up to. We're actually overtime, so I don't really think I need to do anything. No, I'm not going to the rentable property. No, I don't need the horse breaking job. Alright, let me pop back to Armadillo and go to bed. And that'll be our last save point of the day. Out of the way, you! I am glad that they I don't know if improve the physics is the right word, or did it like tone, or the physics are toned down in the first one, where you don't hit a rock or like a pebble or something like tiny on the side of the road and then your horse starts like flipping end over end, or you don't get thrown from the saddle quite as easily as you do in the sequel. The riding is much more streamlined. It's a lot less complicated because you don't have to worry about your horse's state of mind in a lot of ways. Though I totally understand how players of the game would long for a please let me pet the horse button, because like they are your faithful companion throughout most of this. Why wouldn't you want to pet or brush the horse? Be nice to them. Okay, we're here in Armadillo. It is nighttime. We're gonna hitch up our horse, get back to our room, which I think I can get to without even going inside. There's these stupid gangs around. Okay. Yeah, if I just keep going around. Excuse me. Just keep going around. Also, if you bump into people, you'll get charged with crap in the sequel, which drives me batty. Okay. People cussing me out in the middle of the street for crap I don't even know that I did wrong to them. There's a lot of that going on in this game, too. Change outfits? Nope, I don't have anything. Oh, hang on, let me check. What hath I? Complete the Twin Rocks hideout and I get the Deadly Assassin garb. That's fun. I wonder where that is. Twin Rocks hideout. Something to look at next time. I'll formally save the game to bring today's session to an end here. There we go. Yes, please, I would like to override. When was the last time we played this sucker? Alright, third week in a row. Doing well. There we go! Okay, that should do us for now. So I'm going to go ahead, pop over here real quick. Oh, hang on. Do this. Rededicate myself to that. Pop that out of studio mode. And then hit this button. There we go. So I can remind everybody that's going to be all from me for today. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing you all chill vibes, and for the moment, non-contact high fives. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. Gonna be back Wednesday afternoon to keep working on our daddy issues in Hades. Until then, TTFN. Let's go ahead. Oh, we got a lot of friends live and in charge at the moment. Let's see who else is up here. Boop. Let's go ahead and raid like so. Alright. Thanks very much for hanging out, everybody. Hope to see you soon. If not, thanks for spending the time with me you did. Ta-ta for now. Boop.